Burning Man again. I'm at 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 Burning Man again with Juke.
I'm at Burning Man 2 again for the 30th time.
Hello friends, it's your old pal Nathan, and I am once again, shockingly, on my way to Burning Man. I didn't really intend this to happen. I fully was committed to not coming this year. But I did intend on going to Train Mountain and down around Klamath Falls for an overland trip. And my friend Juke, who gets me free tickets, he's like, hey, I've got a ticket for you. And you don't have to stay the whole time. You can explore the area. And explore the area is kind of my kryptonite. Last week, I wasn't packing. Keep in mind, last year, I was planning for Burning Man in, like, April. I mean, I was purchasing all the things I thought I needed to get. I was doing all the things I thought I needed to do. And I just started packing this morning. I was gonna pack last night, and I was just so stressed out and anxiety ridden that I just couldn't do it. And so I woke up at like 6:30 when I intended to be rolling out this morning. And I started packing, and I think I've got most of the stuff I need. I'm not spending all my time at Burning Man. In fact, I'm spending very little time at Burning Man. I am going... Today, I was going to go down to Lava Beds National Monument, which is in Northern California. But I think instead, I'm going to go to Collier Memorial State Park, which is north of Klamath Falls. I've been meaning to go there for a while. And then from there, I'll probably go down the Modoc Forest and camp in the Modoc Forest. I've been wanting to camp in the Modoc National Forest since I went through last year. I really like it up there. It reminds me of Sisters, except there's nobody there, which makes it, of course, very intriguing to me. But on the other hand, I have no idea where I'm going to find a place to sleep, which is always a little bit disconcerting when you're solo traveling. I like to have a nice solid plan and know where I'm going to be every night. And then the next morning, drive to Burning Man, spend the day there, do some bartending, leave Friday, either late in the day, and then just, camp not that far outside. And then Saturday, stop by Train Mountain on the way home, which is something I've been wanting to do as well, which is also just north of Klamath Falls. I don't know what's actually going to happen, though. If I'm having a good time at Burning Man, I can stay at Burning Man. I mean, I actually took all the way until next Tuesday off, so I could theoretically stay through the whole burn. I mean, I think I have food for that. I really haven't done any planning, though, and I'm a planner, and I'm a do things on time, and I'm flying in the face of my normal behavior. I'm nervous, I'm anxious, I don't really want to go. Really, if I had any lingering COVID, I would just go, well, I'm just gonna stay home this week. I mean, Burning Man is taxing. It is not I guess you can just do drugs the whole time and not really have any kind of thing go on, but I mean, it's an emotionally taxing event. And I don't know if I'm up to it. I don't know if I'm ever up to it. I guess that's enough talking to myself. I've got 2 hours, 23 minutes till I get to the state park. Okay, we'll talk later. For now, I'll probably just give you some road footage. I don't know why everybody doesn't do this. Yeah! Oh, I got some participants today. Collier Memorial State Park has got to be one of the most impressive state parks that no one has ever heard of. Interestingly, there is no day use fee, which seems wild to me considering what they offer.
It smells fantastic around here. Best smelling state park, I'm pretty sure.
First off is this amazing logging museum. Now, I'm not much into logging history, but I love big machines, and this place is full of them.
Well, this is just a cool step side. Somebody stole the fuel cap. Yeah, they've got a whole bunch of stuff here, and it's kind of weird because it's not, none of it is in a restored state. These things are all pretty rough. Well, see, some of them look great. That thing's in great shape. It's a leaning grader. But there's a lot of stuff that is just like piles. I don't know if it's just things waiting to be restored, or some of them are really bad shape. You can kind of tell that probably some logging company just dumped off some stuff they had in the yard.
What I found even more interesting is the historic cabin village. They have 10 log cabins that were all taken from within 100 miles of the park. They were deconstructed and rebuilt here on site. These are legit homesteads built over 100 years ago. Usually you have to go deep into the wilderness to find these.
Yeah, I think if you want to learn about construction of log cabins, this is the place to go. They have got a ton of them using a bunch of different styles. See, this one's got straight up around. A lot of them had pinched in. And look at their chinking. That's a big, needs more chinking. Well, for a barn, I guess it's okay. I'd love to build something like that, but see how these ones are squared off. Okay.
On top of this, there are 2 separate day use areas on Spring Creek, which has the clearest waters I've ever seen in a river. Also, there's a campground. I didn't check that one out. Maybe next time.
And that goes over to another day use area. Several day use areas around here. We got like 3. Whoa! That scared the crap out of me. Man, sometimes I wish I'd stayed working in the state park system. I wonder how my life would have turned out differently if I had done that. Is this the road? Is this the path? We're taking this path. Any further down there, you can't go in the water because it's a spawning area. But I don't know where they take out. This is just gorgeous. Look at that water. This is Spring Creek. This is the Spring Creek day use area.
One of my side projects is visiting every state park in Oregon. I record the visits on an Instagram account called All the Oregon State Parks. This one is very much in the top 5, and I can't wait to go back. So at this point in the journey, we're coming into the Klamath Falls area, and I find it to be really pretty here, and the city itself is like historic and clean. So I always wonder why it ends up being the butt of many jokes in Oregon. I asked in the Oregon subreddit what the problem with K-Falls was, and I got a lot of responses, but the main takeaways were that there's a lot of ignorance and intolerance among the people, the economy is very poor, which leads to a lot of theft, and the military base causes a lot of the population to be transitory and not have investment in the city. Environmentally, it's also very cold in the winter, very hot in the summer, and the lake stinks and causes a lot of insects to invade the city, so there you go. Hello! I'm alright, how are you?
Okay, well, I have found a campsite. Just making sure those are not, I don't think they are, but making sure they're not roof lines over there. Oops, what? I gotta point the camera at me. What is that? I think those are power lines. Maybe. I kind of pulled a Casey where I went and hid back off the road a bit. But I am positioned so I'm pointing forward, so if I need to, I can drive very quickly going forward and get out of here. I mean, I think I'm like, I don't know, maybe down this road 300 or 400 yards. It's not that far. And then off the other one, maybe a mile, if that. So I'm not that far out here. And it's a nice space. At some point, somebody long time ago cut down junipers over here, so maybe there's a homestead in the area. I'm gonna put on my boots and walk around and see what I find, or I'll just take a nap. That's also a distinct possibility.
Hey, so I did a walkabout and I did it via live stream. It did not turn out great. You're welcome to watch it. Just check the live streams on my channel. It's the third one. For now, let's go back to camp.
This is not Burning Man. Guys, I just looked out my window and there's a wild horse out there. It's a Mustang. Can you see him? Holy shit. I know a lot of people see wild horses a lot, but I've never seen one.
Hello, wild horse. Where the heck did you come from? Any other horses out here? Nope, just that one. All by himself, eating grass. This place is cool. Oh, I was going to go back to bed, but then a wild horse. I just happened to look out my window and this guy's out here. What are the freaking odds? Didn't seem bothered by me at all. Nope, he doesn't give a shit. He's making noises at me. He sounds pissed. He fluffed up his tail, and then I don't know what's he doesn't like me being here, I don't think. I'm sorry, Sunshine, I'm packing up. Are wild horses dangerous? I don't even know. You can't get up into my tent, that's all I know. Good morning, honey. How are you? Oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? It's okay. I'll have to talk to my friend Bill about this horse behavior.
Look at this majestic beast over here. Holy cripes. He has just got his eyes on me, and he is not taking his eyes off. Look at that guy. This is where I thought I was recording with my GoPro, and I very much was not. Holy smokes. Bye, friend! So awesome. Anyway, I texted my friend Bill, and I'm like, hey, what does it mean? Because he knows about wild horses. He's like, what does it mean when he's shuffling and putting his tail up and running around in circles? And he's like, that means that he is disturbed by your presence, and who isn't, and wants you to know I should keep my distance, which is fine, because that's precisely what I've been doing. It's so neat. I'm looking around to see if there's any other horses over here. It's just that one. He's just all by himself out here. Wait, turning it on? Did I miss all that whole thing? God damn it. I've never seen a wild horse before. He's out here all by himself, which is, I don't know if that's normal or not. But it was really, really neat to see. Oh man, it is so awesome out here. Well, I am 8 minutes out of Gorillage, which puts me probably an hour-ish outside of camp. And I'm not feeling any anxiety. That horse this morning just freaking magical. I mean, my week is done. I got the best thing that was going to happen. I got to hang out with a wild horse. I'll stay here for a couple days, and then I'll come back up. I might come up through 95 and then come across through Bly, which I've always wanted to do. So we might give that a try. Yeah, I think any other camera is going to be dash cam for the rest of the way in. So enjoy that.
She started waving at me. I couldn't see from that distance. She started waving. I was over there going like this, I couldn't see. You need high vis. That's not high vis at all. That's camouflage.
Once I got the truck parked, I immediately put on my poncho that I never get to wear and headed out for the open playa.
Smaller than a banana. The thing is, I'm walking out here and it's absolutely squirrel, right? I'm like, oh, I want to go look at that. Oh, I want to go look at that. I want to go look at that. But I'm kind of avoiding the temple so far. And my initial plan was just to go to the Mayan, which is way back there, and then go over to the temple and then walk back. Because let me tell you, these shoes have very many holes in them, and I am carrying about as much playa in there as I am foot. But, you know, traffic cone.
Do you have a reservation?
There's the temple. There's a couch on a swing. But I kind of want to go to the pirate ship with the snake thing. So we're going to do that first. So the camp is filled with different people than last year. I don't recognize like anyone. So, I don't know. My plan right now is to go look at the art this afternoon, hang out at camp tonight, and then, I don't know, bug out.
So this was my favorite art installation for 2024. The level of detail was insane. Usually on these big installations, the bigness is what is most impressive. But in the cabin over here, which I didn't film the inside of because it was full of people, the details were very minute, which was very cool.
I mean, I could go further out. There appears to be a moving castle over there. Is it Howl's? I don't know. But it is big. Okay, I'm heading to the temple now. Last year this was a very emotional response out of me. This year I am more emotionally messed up because I had COVID last week, so I'm not super stable. And then, but I've already been. Oh, there's some poop. So maybe it won't be a big deal, I don't know. We'll see. Here's before Nathan. Generally apprehensive and jovial-ish. I don't even know. So, there's the temple, which is probably a lot further than I think.
For those of you who didn't catch my video last year, the temple is a place where people remember and celebrate their dead from the previous 12 months. If you don't know what to expect, it can be an emotional gut punch.
Yeah, I know it is bad the last time. I think I knew what to expect this time. A couple of people who died on me last year who I was kind of angry at, and I needed to vent that a bit. I don't know if I feel better or worse though, so whatever. I want to go look at this thing now, because it looks neat.
So it turns out this was not a moving castle, it was the new Mayan Warrior. That's supposed to be a big deal for some reason. I don't know, it just seems like another EDM stage to me. I stand by my opinion that modern live techno is only enjoyable if you are on a cornucopia of drugs. I just find it boring and repetitive. I love music, and that's not music. This is the view from my roof tent. See those flags there? That is center camp. I don't know if it's possible to be any closer. That was cool in some ways. Basically everyone came by our camp at some point, either to get ice in that blue dome on the left there, or just passing through. The downside is the refrigeration trucks run all night and it shakes the ground. It's not a good place to try to sleep in a rooftop tent. Next year, if the camp gets placed this close, I might try open camping just so I have a place to escape the noise. I did do a time lapse for a few hours. It follows. And it's nighttime again. Aside from the Taylor Swift cover, which was the best music I heard at Burning Man this year, I didn't record any video during the daylight hours. I served something like 1,000 beignets in the morning, and I served many drinks in the evening, but I failed in my duties to record them. It was a busy day, I'm sorry. Want to watch a 40-foot tall traffic cone get set on fire while a plane flies overhead shooting fireworks with lasers? Yeah, you do. But first, this is the new Mayan Warrior all lit up. This is the thing I thought was a rolling castle earlier. It's pretty cool, but I don't understand the significance. It seems like all the rest of the rolling stage is blasting mid-EDM out here. On the other hand, El Pulpo Magnifico, that I get. That's amazing.
Back out here again. Tonight, apparently they're going to burn the cone, and this is my last night. I figured I might as well go watch it. I'm going to take off tomorrow morning. I got my bartending in, and I served a bunch of beignets, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. That's the part I enjoy. So out we walk with all these masses to go see shit get burned down. I think it's that way. I don't know, I'm just gonna follow everybody else. That's usually the best way to do it. the good part.
Okay, this is my last night at the burn, and since I really liked the first night time lapse, I did another one. I think this was from 10 p.m. until dawn. I caught a few cool things in here, like a drone show, moonrise, and sunrise. I found some droning EDMs so you get the full effect. So this seems like a good time to reflect on my 2024 burn. It was good! I had a good time! I really wasn't there long enough to fully immerse myself, but that was the plan, really. I didn't want to go in deep because I didn't want to have to decompress afterwards. In rewatching this video, I think I'm coming off more jaded than is accurate. I think the problem is that when I was having a good time, I didn't bother recording. That's on me. That said, I was very lonely at this burn. And I was lonely at the last one a lot of the time, too. I like being out in the wilderness on my own. I never feel lonely then, but when you are in a crowd of tens of thousands of people, but still by yourself, it's not a fun feeling. I really love when I can interact with people, though. Serving all those beignets and bartending, man, that's where I'm in my element. It's exhausting, but also incredibly rewarding. I really had a great time doing that, and I regret not recording any of it. Next year, it sounds like my camp will have access to an art car, and that seems like it would be a game changer to me. Yes, I expect I'll be going back next year, and I'll be diving in head first. Okay, I just want to give you an idea where I was actually located here because I am right at center camp. So here's everything. This is the trash fence way out here. That's all of Burning Man. And this is center camp. Ready? We're zooming in. We're zooming in. We're zooming in. I was right there. Now you can't see my truck because I left by this time. I had already left. This picture was taken like Friday afternoon and I left Friday morning. But that's where I was. And center camp was right there. And the Arctic was right here. That's where everybody goes to get ice. So pretty much everybody came by my truck at some point. For the most part. Just to give context, the man is right here. Oops, the man is right here. I could have almost, if I stood on my truck, I could almost see it. So yeah, at 6:49 a.m., I rolled out like a thief in the night. I'm honestly not sure why I did that. Maybe I wanted to avoid the goodbyes? To be honest, I don't understand a lot of my own motivations. I am a mystery unto myself. I did like seeing what early morning Burning Man looked like, and also, if you remember last year, it took me 7 hours to get from camp to pavement. This time it took me under 40 minutes. Turns out, if you leave Burning Man before it really starts, Exodus is a cakewalk.
Hello, friends. Well, I am whipping north on 299. I'm at 5,000 feet altitude, and I am just about to drop down onto 395. And unlike what it tells me to do, and the way I did it last time, I'm actually going to go north on 395 and go through Lakeview, get into Oregon that way, and I expect to have the GPS yell at me the whole time. I'm going to go up to Bly, or the Bly area, or Sprague, and see if I can't find some place to camp up in there. If anything like the Modoc Forest, there should be nobody up there at all, but it's Oregon, so who knows. We shall find out. But that's the plan. Let's see, I've done about 100 miles so far. Bunch of quail on the road, bunch of rabbits and hare, which are different. They're not the same. It's true. I looked it up. But now I'm just gonna go directionless. I'm not really quite sure which way I'm going. I mean, I kind of know, but it's roads I haven't traveled before, which I'm really excited about because I do a lot of traveling on roads I've traveled before. That's a stupid reason. But anyway, I'm going to take this turn and I'm going to go on a road I haven't traveled before, at least up to Lakeview. And then I'll go across from Bly to Chiloquin? Chiloquin. And go see Train Mountain. Or maybe I'll just blow the whole thing off and just drive all the way home. Who knows? I'm unpredictable. I don't even know what I'm going to do.
Those black spots down there are cows. I think that might be Goose Lake, which is at the border. It's real pretty in this valley. I don't think that's a lake I can go swimming in, though.
So here I am in New Pine Creek, a town that straddles the Oregon-California border, and this road is the actual state line. On my left is California, on my right is Oregon. Goose Lake State Recreation Area is at the end of the road, and I love to check out Oregon state parks, but this one did not have much going for it at this time of year. They do have showers in the campground, which I may have to remember for future trips though.
Hello friends, so I'm on Sprague River Road and I'm about 30 miles out of Chilliquin, and my whole idea was that I was going to be in National Forest, and so I just find a place to park, but it's all ranches out here and I'm not really seeing any good spots. It just kind of happens. I don't want to, if it's not a spot I want to be at, then I'm not going to waste my time. And honestly, my hair is a mess. I don't want to eat any more Soylent. Well, Huel. I have Huel, which is worse. I don't want to eat any more of that, and I want to see my family. So, screw you. I'm the one driving. I'll go where I damn well please. This drive up here is... I had no idea this was all here. It's just these beautiful valley after beautiful valley. They're all filled with cows, which means they probably smell terrible. But it's really pretty out here. If I can find a place to camp, I might head back this way. I might have to do some more research, do some dedicated scout missions down here. And I'll tell you, I will go to Modoc National Forest over and over and over again. That place is amazing. So I'm feeling kind of down. I wanted to push this. I wanted to push this further, and I really wiped myself out at Burning Man. 4 hours of handing out what the hell were those things? Beignets, and then I think another 2 or 3 hours of bartending while singing at the top of my lungs, because that's the only way I know how to bartend. Where the hell am I now? Oh, wait, what? Where am I? Oh, it's gonna say I am in Sprague River. Another very, I never heard of this place before. It's got this really cool mountain thing over here. There's a potbelly. Look at the pigs. Oh, and pretty ponies. Oh, I'm probably going slower than I want. What do I care? There's nobody behind me. I'll crawl through Sprague River if I want to. I don't know, man. They've got all these cows. You think that they'd have a lot of money from all these cows, but these are just the people who the cattle management. There's not a lot of money in this town, it doesn't look like. A lot of these houses legit look abandoned. Like, a lot of them. That cow is outside the fence! Oh, bad cow. That cow is also... This fence isn't for beans. There's 2 more! What are all these cows doing outside the fence? With horns? What keeps ringing? I don't know what that sound is from my phone. It's very disconcerting. It's been happening over and over. Every one of these towns has had something going on. This one just had a whole thing for free produce for disabled veterans and I think it was retirees. That's cool. Oh, wait, I know. And then the town before that, I think was Bly or Beatty. Yeah, Beatty had a flea market on Friday, which is kind of weird. I think this Sprague River looks really, really pretty, but the problem is that everything upriver is shitting in it, and that's a lot of cows. So that seems kind of polluty to me. I don't know. Maybe they're working on it. All right. Shit, how am I gonna get on here with all these guys? Acceleration, that's how. Lots of acceleration. Oh, here he goes. All right, friends, I'm back on 97. The loop has completed, and I am heading home. And as you know, you'll never stop on the way back. And I didn't. I skipped Train Mountain. I skipped a day of camping. Yeah, I didn't stop at all on the way back. So I'm gonna go see my family. You should go see your family too, because you know, if you can, do what you can. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you for the next one. Bye, friends.